All right, so I did a bit of exploring around, and I think I really built too close to one of my other builds. Um, I don't know if this is going to be a problem, but if we move all the way over here and excuse the lag for and performance issues aside, it's not that far from the mining town. So, yeah, I completely misjudged this. I should have done some more exploring around, honestly, before I started construction, but can't change that now. Anyways, I don't think it's going to actually pose any significant problem in game, like in terms of lore, because they were always going to be relatively close to each other, anyways. Um, I think this is like the only mesa biome in a large vicinity area. This just happened to drop me off at a closer mesa biome, a closer desert biome, and yeah, so I completely misjudged the block distance. I mean, it's not that. I mean, it's far enough that I don't think it's going to be an initial problem, but I do feel like kind of like an idiot for building this like just adjacent. This is supposed to be um, I don't know. I guess this is Minecraft. Anything's possible. So I guess this works. Anyways, yeah. So, but then again, also the quest numbers in order you pick them up don't really matter, so long as you pick up a quest and just roll with it. Anyways, let's move on to the rest of the video. All right, hello everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of Project Portsal. Today, what we're going to be working on is, finishing up the interiors of the rooms. Off camera, I went ahead and added just some peripheral structures to fill in some empty space, and we're going to work on those. But for right now, well, have a look. Um, there is a little mill over here. Again, still desert themed, desert style, but this is like a completely independent from this build. So there's these are supposed to be like millstones. I know, but it's the only grindstone that their option that I have. There is a oven here. Um, and yeah. Now let's take I want to take a look. I did put in a gate, sort of archway, mud brick, stone, same material. Using lots of mud, packed mud and mud bricks. I wish they had something more like chiseled mud, but unfortunately we don't have that, so I couldn't use that material even if I wanted to have that in the game. Um, then over here there is a there's no pigs here, but there are cows and sheep. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this building just yet, but I'll get into this in a moment. Well, actually, no, I have some ideas for it. I'll get into those in a moment. Let's go head down into the this area and talk about the village the way we're gonna do the villagers here. So first off, I'm gonna be spawning villagers in, yes, but they're not gonna be named. I know that I've done a lot of villager stuff with villager naming, but for this, I'm not going to be naming any of the villagers because I have no clue how survivable this build is for villagers. A and B, if I am going to be probably end up having to mob proof this area with a lot of torches, and either that or use light blocks, which I'm not too keen on doing on using, but if I have to, I will use light blocks. And what that just means is everything's going to be lit up and stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and yeah. Uh, I do want to put in a pathway here, but I don't know what material I want to use to connect everything up. Like ordinarily, I'd use a stone palette, such as andesite, polished andesite, uh, stone, and then cobblestone. Or I may end up substituting that with a little bit of variation. So I may instead, um, I want to go more fitting in with the theme of the color. I don't want this to like. All right, what I don't want to have happen here is have it blend in. I don't want to have it blending in with the background, so I may end up doing this with removing the cobblestone and instead going with stone bricks. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this just yet. I'm probably gonna put in doors first, though. Oh, actually, no. Let's get this out of the way. Um, Unfortunately, there are not terracotta stairs. I wish there was. I wish there was like terracotta stairs and slabs, and maybe terracotta walls, but there aren't. So there's not much I can do about that. I do want to put some lanterns in here, and I think that's going to finish this little part up. I know it's sparsely decorated, but it's kind of crappy, honestly, but it's whatever fills the space the best. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be back, and by the time I'm back, I'll have finished this. All right, and we're back. So that took about half an hour or so. I was kind of slow with it, but at the same time, I wanted to take my time, so it looked good. I decided to add in the cobblestone after all, and it looks good. There's enough variation here. I would have extended it all the way out to here, but I don't feel like doing that, honestly. And this is just an outlying wall. There's no loot here. Those are just decorative. Um, I will be having to work out some village loot here, but that shouldn't be too difficult given how simple the village loot typically is. Um, okay, so it seems I have to restart the game too. I'm going to end the video off here, or rather, we have 8 minutes. I'm going to restart the game and I will be right back. All right, and I'm back. Okay, so after restarting the game, I'm gonna see if this may be an actual bug, but the apparently they reused a texture. It yeah. Um, no, that can't be right. The Plains villager's only supposed to have that. I don't know what's going on. Okay, anyways, let's move on from that. Anyways, now that we have this pathway in, I don't know what we're gonna do with this empty space over here, but I think I'm gonna leave it as is. I do have the coordinates, and we are going to make a book for this. So let's clear out the inventory, grab a writable book. We're gonna have to set up another beautiful, beautiful quest location, and yeah. Let me open up the let me get my quest tracker out because this is let's get quest tracker documents. I'll be right back once I have everything written actually, and we can move on to other things in the video. All right, and I have the books. I actually have for quest 36, which I set up a while ago, and I guess I just didn't get around to making the book, so um I've made that book, and then I have quest 37, which is pertaining to this area. This specific village, has a Fletcher in it, which is one of the few villagers that are not present on the main island. Will I ever add Fletchers? I don't think so with this implementation. With this sort of development in the quest line, I don't think I will implement a Fletcher on the main island. You're more than welcome to try to turn one of the villagers into a Fletcher, but normally there's not going to be a Fletcher on the island. So, yeah, arrows are going to be in short supply. Yeah, this is a bread oven, by the way. Why am I looking inside of there? Chests here are empty, but there is another reason to come here, and that is the wheat. Specifically, this is a lot of wheat. Anyways, let's head back to the main island the fastest way possible. I know, it's fast. The lag. All right, I've put in I put the books in their chests, their respective chests, and it looks like I'm going to end the video off here. We did get quite a bit done this episode, and I am quite happy with the way things turned out. I will be obviously making some changes to the map off camera, and yeah, anyways, thank you for watching, and have a good one.